I see you have returned. Or found me for the first time. Or wondering what the hell this is in between some adverts. Anyway, welcome. I'm Mark. This is the Doesn't Contain Marzipan channel, largely because I don't cook anything with marzipan in it. I may have mentioned that before. Today is an interesting day. Firstly, because it's sunny, hence the shirt, sunniness, silly shirt. And also because it's a silly recipe. It's things that shouldn't go together but actually worked really, really well. Ladies and gentlemen, and other flavours, I give you a courgette curry. So, welcome to today's Board of Goodness. Eagle-eyed viewers who've seen my channels before notice this is quite a bare board. So, let's crack on. A number of courgettes, some onions, some garlics. Wave the garlic. Some chickpeas. Some chickpeas. Some coconut milk. Yeah, you keep waving it. And my spice drawer cupboard of magnificence. So the reason why this board is quite empty is because I haven't decided which direction to go with some of this. Let's carry on. You know, something that really, really excites me, and bear with me a minute, there are a few things that really, really excite me, but this is one of them. Is starting a recipe off with one or two ingredients and then thinking, shall I go over there? Shall I go over there? Keep tasting it and going, oh, maybe there. This is one of those. So we started off with courgettes and onions and garlic and chickpeas and coconut milk and some spices which I haven't decided on yet. This is where we start the journey. So we're frying the onions, we're adding the garlic, but I've also grated a bunch of ginger. A bit of ginger. And we're going to shave the skin off the courgettes. Let's see how we do. And use your blending stick to half puree your can of chickpeas. Still should be some chickpeas left, but about half of it should be lovely and silky smooth. And grind up some lovely Sichuan pepper. First step, fry your onions. Now, as this isn't going to be a traditional curry, i.e. we're making stuff up here, don't go dark with your onions like I would recommend in a usual curry. Just going to lightly fry them, lightly brown them, and then add in the ginger and garlic. Still going to taste lovely, still going to smell lovely, but it's not quite the dark of a real proper curry. And while I was doing that, I was enjoying, if I may say so, a lovely bottle of Hawkston IPA. This is Jeremy Clarkson's stuff, and it's really nice. Not an advert, but it is really nice. Another slight change of direction. Because we're not cooking for the onions for very long, the dish will look as if there's lots of bits of onions all over the place. So here's a cheat. I'm going to pour some water into the onions, well fried, of course, and then I'm going to get my whizzy stick and make it into a little bit of a puree. It will. Spice time. The ground pepper first, then the turmeric, then the chili powder, then the cumin. I think it's in that order. You'll be able to see by looking at the bottom of the screen. I can't talk and watch the video at the same time. Well, maybe one day. When the spices have cooked through, put about 3/4 to a cup of water into the mix, stir it around, it makes this soupy saucy thing, very nice. Now pour in your can of half pureed, half whole chickpeas. good stirry. Rather than adding a whole can of coconut milk, I decided to put a splash of oat cream in instead. I haven't actually shown it, but you can see the little bit of white in the corner down there somewhere. And then half of the can of coconut milk. Makes it less coconutty, watery thing. Now you have to let all that goodness soak in together. So give it about 5 or 10 minutes of slow stirring and simmering as everything infuses, love that word, infuses with each other. Sprinkle on some garam masala and now start slowly bunging in your courgette or zucchini or whatever you want to call it. I'll let you into a secret. Not much of a secret. I don't actually like courgettes very much. I think about the only thing I've had them in that I sort of enjoy is a ratatouille, but even a ratatouille once every 2 years maximum. They've been in other things and yeah, they have their own flavour. They also suck up other flavours. The sucking up of other flavours works really, really well with this dish. Stirry, stirry, stirry. Starts to soak up the goodness. Coming close to the end, you're definitely going to want rice with this. Rice works. So put on a pan of rice, throw in about 8 or 9 cardamom pods. You'll be fishing them out at the end, but they do soak into the water really nice. That nice cardamom taste and smell. And then chop up, this is another addition, chop up some fresh coriander. Mine was frozen, similar thing, works in the freezer. Sprinkle that in and stir around, very nice. And here is the finished article in the pan. Looks interesting, is very tasty. I am incredibly surprised. As mentioned before, not a big fan, but this just sucks in all the flavours of the other stuff, the coconut and the pureed chickpea and the oat cream, and then layers it over with a little bit of itself. Really enjoyed this. With our rice, we were scooping away and it was gorgeous, and particularly the next day when everything's properly soaked in, all the spices, absolutely amazing. I will do this again. Fully vegan, fully tasty thing. Very, very, very healthy. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for sticking with us to this part of the video. Please like and subscribe should you so wish. It's a YouTube thing. Helps me know how many people are watching and whether I should continue. Anyway, bye.